Cool. I get to watch the intro again. Urge to run OOT rising. New glitch comes in at Fuse Shrine. Oops. Oh, started timer like half second late. At least I'm not going out of bounds. I'd prefer going out of bounds. Then, if I fail it, the run ends like a minute in, that's fine. And if I don't fail it, I get to do a cool trick. The out of bounds is really cool. No, I haven't used it yet because I haven't run 1.0 since it was found. I was actually learning it on 1.1 before people actually knew that it was 1.0 exclusive. I spent like an hour on it wondering why I couldn't clip, or why, not even why I couldn't clip, but why I couldn't even get into the right position that other videos were getting into. It's not 90% only, it's 1.0 only. Oh, skipping intro. No, skipping intro as in like loading a save in Room of Awakening. You can do that for any category as long as you don't interact with any of the dragons. Or more specifically, don't interact with any of the dragons unless it's after the last memory cutscene, because that puts the dragons in a specific place. Because the dragons actually move during the intro. And so if you make a save in Room of Awakening and use that for a run, then you can actually manipulate where the dragons are going to be for your run, which would obviously be bad to allow. Hi, Prelody.
What is that?
Thanks, resub, hide. Yeah, the way the dragons work is really weird in this game. This is on 1.1. No, dragons are not relevant for this run. The reason I have to watch the intro for this run is I have to do a manual save in the intro. And so that means I can't... If you do anything different in the intro, then you have to play the intro.
You who carries that fragile sword, a link. Raru placed his faith in you.
So like if you do intro skip, you have to both not interact with the dragons and not do anything extra in the intro that could affect your run. You have to play out the intro. You have to assume that... Dude, why is it doing this? You have to assume that the intro is like exactly identical to how it would normally play out. Dude? I need to fix my equipment. Capture card going rogue. I'm pretty sure it's my splitter, not my capture card. So I need to fix that. Need to get a better one or something. If it's like half a second, it's not gonna invalidate a run. If it's like a lot, if it's a significant portion, then yes. But if it's dropping like half a second in the middle of an unskippable cutscene, I don't think anyone's gonna care. And either way, I need to just finish a run. Like whether or not my first run with this route is valid for the leaderboards is not really that important to me. I just need to do runs. There we go. First try. Oh, come on. Dude. I hate when he doesn't, like, jump up the ledge. I don't want to climb. Wait, is my camera not at the highest setting? I thought it was. I guess if I have to reset again, I'll check my camera settings, but I'm pretty sure I have it at highest. Dude, I guess that works. Landed on the edge of the lily pad, so I canceled the landing animation and swimming animation. I don't think it's faster than the crouch jump, but good enough. Yeah, that wing setup is really consistent. The two wings especially helps a lot. I basically never fail that. Oh no, they're coming together. Though sometimes the two wings can be awkward like this. But even if they're awkward, they're usually not. You're not gonna die from it. You just have to do some awkward movement. No. I tried letting go of run and then jumping, but that stupid like half second of after you let go of run and jump still uses your stamina. No, there is no task and there probably won't be for a very long time. No, I've never died from freezing in a run. There was one time I almost did and I saved it from grabbing sky mushrooms in the cave, duping them and eating them. And it was the stupidest thing. No, there's not a task for Breath of the Wild. I don't think there's any switch tasks. Thanks, a resub, Japanese name. Yeah, we were talking about this the other day, but like save states for Switch would be most likely gigabytes large because of how much RAM Switch has. And those kind of make save states impractical. I think that's why you don't really see any of the Switch emulators have save states in the first place. Dude. The Proving Ground Shrines were pretty good overall. Sometimes I felt like there was maybe too many of them, but most of them were pretty good. I should save about a minute and a half. Technically, it's a minute compared to the most optimal strats with the previous route, but a minute and a half compared to strats people were actually using. Gotta get Tree Branch, one of the most important items in the run now. Yeah, there's still 1.1. Nope. Nope. 1.1 because auto build cancel. Auto build cancel is much better in 1.1. I think I need to do one more frog. Okay. It didn't dupe. Don't do that. Okay. As long as I grab the shield on time. Are you serious? Are you serious? That was almost a good section. Seriously? Please. I was about to say that this section went really well. A crit, and it was a health crit. Of course. Alright, managed to grab that charge. Okay, so here's where the significant differences start. This is where I get message not found. Thanks for the resub, Vedic. So you go over here. Oh god. I don't think that worked. You know what? I'm not gonna trust it. That definitely didn't work. No, not a fire fruit. Oh my god. Stop. Forgot I was supposed to equip the tree branch first. Dude, I can't double pause. Alright, that was very bad. But doing that should load the weapon I dropped at roughly the same coordinates in the intro. And then I can grab this. Grab the wooden stick. And now I'm able to open up the weapon inventory. And do this. And now message not found should be dropped in Fuse. Hey Neil, thanks. Where is it? There it is. Message not found. Very slow, but that is what I need. Come on. Yes, new route is pretty cool. Yeah, it's glitching items between saves. We send one weapon back to the intro save file, which allows you to access the weapon menu and drop message not found, which is the master sword you have in the intro. And then with opening the weapon menu, you can then do the exact same thing to send message not found back to your file in Fuse. Message not found, the new sold out. Kind of. They're very similar, yes. It is not the same Master Sword. It's just a regular base 30 power weapon. Doesn't get double damage from like gloom enemies or anything like that. You can't normally fuse to it, but you can glitch fuse to it. Wrong way. I hate not getting the jump up on that platform. Oh yeah, I probably don't need these arrows. Okay. Safe. Sketchy. Yeah, I know about the Underraven strat. I kind of came up with that. Well, I think I came up with that. It had like the same point where other people came up with that. But it's half my strat, yes. Yeah, I made that. But yeah, going under the island, it's like the same speed as doing this. But this gets you some extra arrows and I think is generally safer. Although if I don't need the arrows anymore, then it might be worth it to go back to that strat. But then I also kind of like the safety. Because this way is much easier. Yeah, Link has incredible grip climbing those walls. Really? Nope. Thanks, Sludgun. No. Come on. Yeah, about a minute and a half of time save. English voice is the fastest in terms of languages. Although for different versions, in terms of different patches definitely have advantages and disadvantages. Well, I guess specifically 1.0 and 1.1, because then current patch is obviously the slowest, but its own separate category also. But in terms of like 1.0, 1.1 advantages, 1.0 has a few specific glitches like the intro clip, and Pocket Rocket has infinite rocket fuse, which are both pretty good, but 1.1 has better auto build cancel, which is really important for this category. So this category is down 1.1. I barely made that. Come on. I actually got it. It was kind of slow, but I got it. These are 4 years, Zogrim. Yeah, GSI is looking like it's going to be unskippable. There is one... so GSI has the same issue as Plateau and Breath of the Wild. Giant kill box around the entire area. You step out of it, you automatically die. So it's probably not getting skipped. There is one glimmer of hope of shortening GSI. Which is... oh god, that's bad. The heart door at the end... if you were to glitch extra hearts early somehow, the heart door would open up early. So there's that one glimmer of hope to maybe not skip GSI, but shorten it. And combined with the fact that you have 30 hearts at the intro, there's a fairly clear path to making that work. Just find some way to transfer your hearts from intro to GSI. Which isn't completely far-fetched, because you could do stuff like that in Breath of the Wild. So, there's a glimmer of hope. That would most likely mean runes skipped, yeah. Although, well, I guess it would probably only be recall skipped, because you actually can't get into Temple of Time, or... Wait, I forgot, how did this work? I remember something about Temple of Time does not work properly if you come in here early. I don't remember if this door actually works if you clip into Temple of Time early. I know that recall is not there if you clip into Temple of Time early. I don't remember if this door is active if you clip in early. If you don't get a recall, the door won't work. Okay. Never mind then. So yeah, I guess theoretically it could at most skip recall. Which sucks because that's the one that takes the least amount of time. I might barely be able to skip my elixir here. I have like... there's no way. I don't think 3 seconds is enough. If I can get onto my wing before speed runs out, I get to save like a minute on my speed potion. Hey, Pancake, thanks. Yeah, almost elixir skip. Can I make it in time? No. Don't do that. Just... Here, you know what? I'll just ultra hand it. Okay, so I need to get my tree branch down to 1 durability. It's a bit awkward doing it on this, but this is the best place. Come on. Okay, there we go. That was not very fast. What? You can land up there? You are not supposed to be able to land up there. That's cool. Okay, cool. Almost fell off. There we go. Yeah, that was duping items, and then, very cool. Duping fairy uses. Yeah, I was duping items, and then also equipping a rocket to my shield and sword at the same time. Which is gonna let me do this thing coming up in a second. No online in Mario Wonder. Dang.
Ah. Oh.
Is there supposed to be like multiplayer in it? Like local multiplayer? And they just want to do no online again because Nintendo reasons? Time save is like a minute and a half. Yes, there's local. So they just know that the online is going to be too bad. No, I didn't even dupe it. Whatever. No. Oh my god. No. I'm a bit worried that did not make it the way I want it to. I'm a bit worried that's a low angle. I mean, it should be good enough for almost everything.
What? Oh.
Current patch all dungeons. I doubt I am interested in current patch. Well, I don't know. I'm like,
What? What?
current patch has some things that I think are pretty interesting, and some things I think are terrible. Like, the biggest issue, there's a lot of like interesting weapon management stuff in current patch, and the bow flying is cool, but oh my god, using a wing to go to the 4 towns is so bad. Like the general gameplay ideas in current patch are actually kind of interesting, but the method of travel is mind-numbing. I think bow flying doesn't get far enough to go like all the way from one town to another fast enough. I think it apparently loses speed over time, so like for really large distances, it's not good. Yeah, the routing is interesting, the traversal is bad. Like, I've actually been kind of thinking, I wonder what a run with no duping, but ABCS and Pocket Rocket would be like. I feel like that might actually be, well, not necessarily no duping, I don't know, maybe it's, or just like, only allow those two glitches. I don't know exactly, but I feel like the most interesting runs could be like, allow some glitches but not all. But obviously that's a dumb idea. Yeah, ABCS setups with random items, that could be interesting. Why did I not... Why did I skip 2 splits? That's not what I want. Wait, wait, what am I doing? I'm doing the setup wrong. Perfect. Okay, so what I just did there is weapon state transfer. I just put my Wonder Ability tree branch. I transferred the Wonder Ability onto my Master Sword Not Found, or Message Not Found. And by doing that, Message Not Found now always has double damage. Because it's about to break, but it also can't break. Because it takes no durability damage, so it's a now a permanent double damage weapon. Oh, come on. I landed in the water. It's too shallow. Skill issue, yeah. Most accurate water landing, yeah. Yeah, I've kind of tuned out the hum. Except during cutscenes. It gets super noticeable during cutscenes, and then outside of cutscenes, I don't really care.
Check it.
Now you'll hear a hum. So I just zuggled 8 message not founds. So I'm now holding 8 master swords at the same time, and they all have a little bit of a hum. So now you can, now you'll hear this hum for the entire game. I mean, it goes in and out based on camera distance. But the main reason doing this is for damage. So I mentioned how one durability does double damage. So its base damage is 30. Double damage goes to 60. And then zuggling it 8 times goes to 480. So, and that's 480 not counting whatever weapon I currently have equipped or any fused material. So I am now quite strong. Thanks the raid, Gothic Zelda. Wondering if this time will double as white noise for people using my stream to sleep. Good question, actually. Hey YouTube, is this humming noise good for white noise to help you sleep? Leave your opinion in the comments below.
Yeah.
YouTube posting. Yeah, Link's gonna be stabbing himself a lot this run. You wanna know how loud I can get? The max you can zuggle, or at least the point where you get to overload is like around 14, 15-ish, and then you can get apparently 3 more than that. So I'm guessing like 16, 17 is the most you can get, which is, it gets pretty loud. Yeah, I don't really like doing the auto build on the center of the wing. I feel like it's better on a little bit towards the front more. But I think it's just a personal preference thing. I think the overloading is a bit earlier with message not found because of the glow and the hum. Or at least in my experience when doing testing with it, I usually got overloaded at like 14.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like when Child holds the Goron sword. Did I forget to split again? Why am I not splitting? Why is splitting the hardest thing? I don't have a timer telling me I'm behind to tell me that I need to split. Since I have no splits for this section. I need to be told that I'm going slow. Yeah, my routing brain is still active. Yeah, I just forgot to split, as is typical of me. I mean, I'll probably stop forgetting splits once I get to the point where the route not necessarily converges, but so the route, it doesn't really converge until the end, but I have my splits from C's construct to the end, because at that point it's like close to converging, so I might as well just keep my splits there. So up to construct factory, I'll actually have splits, or after construct factory. And then I'll probably stop forgetting, hopefully. Come on. My own wing blocked me. So the rationale for Goron first is after Lookout Landing, we want to use the position there to go to one of the towns first. And Goron and Zora are the two closest ones, so we have to choose one. The issue with going to Zora first is whenever you go to any of the towns first, there's always a blood moon. And the blood moon will interrupt the auto build cancel. And for some reason, 3 of the 4 towns have a blood moon that extends upwards infinitely, but Goron's does not extend upwards infinitely. It only extends up until about the border of where the sky is, at about 800 units. Which means you can go directly above it without your auto build getting cancelled. So basically, if we go to Zora first, it would mess with auto build. And why can I not do auto build cancel? If we go to Zora first, basically, we'd have to... the auto build would get broken, and then we'd have to do more non-auto build movement, which would be slower. In addition to that, it also saves a little bit of time because the fastest way to get from... The fastest way to get to Goron is from Lookout Landing. It's faster than... Right, I think? Wait, what was it? Or no, the fastest way to get from... The fastest place to get to the Zora Shrine, the shrine above, in the sky above Zora, is from Goron City. And then also the fastest way to get to Rito Village is from Goron City. And so by going to Goron first, we also get the benefit of using the fastest way to go to 2 different destinations, where usually if we did Goron all in one go, then we'd only get to use it for one. And it might also seem like it's an extra warp, because we would have to warp back to Goron later in the run. But it's actually not an extra warp because we'd have to use that warp no matter what somewhere else anyway. And And so we're basically taking the fact that we have to do an extra work, and we're just trying to get extra time save out of the fact that we have to do it anyway. Yeah, people have already started running and routing 100%. There are already like 4 runners or something, I think. I know Ababob, Tippy, I think DJ Carmichael started runs. I think there's like one other person that I'm forgetting. But yeah, Hundo, surprisingly enough, I think is the 3rd most active category right now, behind any percent and all dungeons. I think it's more active than all main quests for sure. It's more active than all shrines. I think the insanity of the length is attractive to people that just want something insane. Those are the 3 good categories, true. I mean, all shrines is probably good. All main quests is such a tragedy. All main quests would be cool if it wasn't for the fact that you just trade in your hearts for stamina for Master Sword. All main quests with no heart stamina trading would genuinely be a good category, or at least I think it would. Well, I'm not considering GSI a category. I mean main board category, not category extensions. Thanks, Larissa Barrow. Oh, speaking of GSI runs, actually, is 1.2 GSI faster than 1.0? Or old patch, I guess. Because I know people were saying it might be with bow flying, but I'm not sure if it actually happened. Is all Koroks a thing? I know people have talked about it. I don't know if anyone's run all Koroks, but I know in Breath of the Wild it was on category extensions. So it wouldn't surprise me if someone ended up running all Koroks. Oh wow, I'm really far off to the side. That was early, I think. Yes, this is basically Nuclear Master Sword, if you want to call it that. It's probably a good name. Demon Core Master Sword, yeah. What? Oh, I didn't burn out my rocket, I forgot. I'm supposed to burn out the rocket on the last jump to Minaru Mask. Come on. Don't do that. Hello? This is not... Okay, that's supposed to go faster. The hum lasts until not even the end of the run. It lasts literally until the credits part of the credits starts. It's even in the final cutscene, like before the names start appearing. It lasts longer than the run itself. That's not a train off in the distance. It is not. It is the game. Oh wow, Lane did right side up. Perfect.
Link, Zelda's chosen protector.
The summary of the new route, it's not really, we're not doing anything different. We just have a much more powerful sword now to kind of obliterate any fights.
I am happy you have arrived. At last we can speak with each other.
Yeah, I guess it did bounce differently that time, so maybe there is RNG to
I no
it.
longer have a body. Without a physical form, we cannot yet speak face to face.
Time to lose the arms again. I think I'm pretty good at Construct Factory
But
now. I don't
do you
think
see the
I'll
4
lose the parts
storehouses in the
anymore.
area?
I have pretty specific strats for all of them now. Is the AC working overtime in the 1,000-degree
I
weather?
would ask
Yes.
you to visit each of them and assemble a body for me. This is my request to you, Link. Loyal swordsman to Zelda.
Oh yeah, collision overlapping could also be relevant to that, yeah. Yeah, breezy 114 degrees. The diamond dupe glitch? I don't think there's a glitch specifically for diamonds, no. I am good at the duping glitch that I need in this run. No. Dude, I kind of hate when clickbait YouTubers call duping glitches like the diamond dupe glitch instead of the general dupe glitch. I hate when glitches get misrepresented like that and are supposedly used for one specific purpose and not many general purposes. Report them? I should. You know what made me really mad? Early when Breath of the Wild or Tears of the Kingdom came out, like probably a month or so after the game came out, I saw a video on YouTube and it was called the Korok glitch, and it's like a way to really easily do all the Korok friend quests. And so I clicked on it and it was just auto build cancel. And it's not like here's auto build cancel, it's here's a glitch for Koroks. And it made me so mad. Oh no. Okay, made it still. No. Stuck. Perfect timing.
That's one. Bring the other three here as well, Link. And that's another part. 2 left.
Yeah, sub 3 already. Records sub 250. We can probably lower it to like 245, especially with the new route. So it's getting fast, nice and quick. Is that gonna... Come on. That's bad. I mean, it might not be that bad, depending on situation. Oh wait, I was supposed to cancel the auto build before I did this. I hope that thing doesn't go flying. Thanks for 69 months, Loneheart. Nice. Where'd it go? Okay, that's not that bad. In fact, it's probably good. What? My rocket's not burned, right? Okay, I only just heard the low rocket noise. That's good. No issues. Nope. Please.
One more left, Link. The body for my spirit is nearly complete.
Okay, pretty decent. Okay, so C's construct is when the route doesn't converge here, but the time save between both routes
Now
is
only one
roughly
task
converged here.
remains.
So
We
I just
must
decided
recover
I
my
might as well
secret
just
stone.
keep my splits from here.
It should be located here. Please, Link. Let us go there together. The path will be very dangerous. Fortunately, this construct body you have built for me is hardly helpless. There is a platform nearby where we can explore its potential. Now hurry, Link. We must recover my secret stone.
You know what? I need to get rid of the steering stick. I don't want that in my inventory. No. Don't do that. I don't know why I almost did that. The ABCS was actually good, mostly. Nope. Thanks the raid, Neil. Breath of the Wild is so much worse than Tears of the Kingdom. I still think Breath of the Wild is great, but it is... I can imagine it's hard to go back to after this game. Oh, I gotta make sure that my line of horn was actually duped. If I somehow failed that dupe, it'd be really bad. 2, okay. No, I needed to burn out the rocket. It's not burned enough. Fine.
We will not be able to force our way past its defenses. We must think of something else.
Nope.
Have brought out more arms. Be careful.
So yeah, this saves a lot of time on C's construct. I am 2 seconds behind my PB. After how terrible this run has been up to this point.
Aha. Well then. Aha.
How much time did I save on that split? Oh, it doesn't say. Oh yeah, because
Aha. Well then.
didn't have a split before it. But I think on my best split there, I saved like 1.5 minutes because the fight is so much faster. I mean, the fight is really only 40 seconds faster, not 1.5 minutes, but my PB was also bad.
Well then.
Dude, that's really bad. Oh, I forgot about duping a few extra charges. I can do it right here. Is it just me, or is it earlier in daytime than it typically is here? Why does this feel weird? I feel like it's usually afternoon here. Is it just because my other runs have been bad? But this one's bad too. Is it because of C's construct being so much faster? Why does this feel strange? Or is it later than usual? Wait, it might be later than usual because I was slow. Daylight savings.
Yes.
The point of daylight savings is to annoy you. Unless you live in Arizona, where daylight savings doesn't exist. But then it still annoys you because you have to convert time zones. You have to convert other time zones differently depending on the time of the year, which is annoying.
Yes. Oh. Hey now.
Don't forget to take a photo for compendium. No, I will forget. Yeah, not like I even can because I don't have a camera. That is not good if the rocket already beeped. I want this to at least last like right before Water Temple. But I'm worried it's gonna burn out like as I'm jumping up to Sidon. I can at least make it to the waterfall in front of Water Temple. That's what I want. Oh no. No. Okay, it wasn't that bad. Do I still have the speed active? I do. Still a minute left. Wow, that's actually really good. Yeah, that can last until like the beginning of Water Temple. That is a bit of extra time saved for this route. A category debate for daylight savings. Daylight savings is just categories. Categories of time. Record is 249. Did I practice warping? No, actually, but I seem to have gotten slightly better. Still not good, but a bit less bad. This was where I was worried it was gonna burn out. I mean, as long as this lasts through the end of Water Temple, it should be fine. I don't really consider what games I'd want to run before I play a game. But there's not really any games I'm aware of coming out soon that I'm even really that interested in playing, I don't think. That was kind of a bad Water Temple entrance. Okay, but this actually does last up until the panel here, so that's actually really good. Mario Wonder, maybe? I don't know. I'm not really that excited for it because I don't know. I'm not much in a 2D Mario mood. Yeah, I've run a few non-Zelda games. I've run Metroid Prime, Portal, Night Sky. Metroid Dread, yeah. I did like 2 runs of Metroid Dread. When's the return of Night Sky? I don't know. I thought I was gonna go back to it someday, and then I never did at this point. I don't know. Portal. I don't think there's any VODs of Portal, but trust me, you don't want to watch. I wasn't good. I mean, I wasn't bad. I think my PB was sub 15, out of bounds. This was like 2013, but even in 2013, 14-minute out of bounds was not that good.
Use your power to turn on the 4 faucets and you can collect water here. Heed my words.
Slide on. Slide on. Hello, I did not do a dash attack, dude. It hit me right before it activated for shield. Dude, sometimes I wish you could take out your sword more easily. I feel like this game is annoying with taking out your sword but not swinging it. Where it was actually better in the last few Zelda games before Breath of the Wild about allowing you to take out your sword without swinging it. Let on, please. Are you serious? Hello? Okay. The duplication glitch works by you have to sort and close the menu at the same time while you're holding stuff, either on Minoru or in a shield jump or during paragliding. But it was patched out, so it does not work on the current patch. This is older patches only. Nope. Okay, as long as I get this one last rocket jump, rocket lasting doesn't really matter. Hello? Where am I? Here. Why did it not choose it? Does anyone understand that? Why sometimes it doesn't choose the item you want to throw when you're trying to throw something?
You did it!
Well, yeah, it's probably a bug, but there's gotta be something that causes it. There's gotta be some kind of cause.
Take it from here!
Nope. You have to wait a specific amount of time, so like if you try to do it too fast, it won't work. I should mess with that. Well, no, I don't think it's a waiting thing, because in any percent, when you're just chucking rubies constantly, you are like just barely tapping up in order to pull out a ruby. So I don't think it's that.
Whoa.
Because that would be super noticeable in any percent if that was the case. Oh, like the throw animation. Oh, okay, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's like if it's too early in the throw animation, I guess. I guess that could be it. Although I feel like I've also done it like very early in the throw animation. I don't know. You have to be a few frames into it. Okay, that might be it.
Sure.
Oh wow, I do not have much time save for the next two splits. I mean, I'm pretty sure my best splits are not that optimal. But at least compared to my current best, I don't have much time save for the next like 45 minutes. And there's not really any time that gets saved from MNF coming up soon either. Yeah, the hum of the Master Sword, I've already tuned it out, except in cutscenes. I don't mind it at all. It could be worse. If you only hated the Master Sword sound. No, there's definitely other people I hated, but I just think in general gameplay, I don't think it's too big of a deal. Oh, I still never used my extra charges. It's the hum of the intro, the Master Sword you have in the intro. It normally has a very tiny hum, but in this run, I have 8 Zuggled altogether, which means it's producing 8 times the hum, which is why it gets kind of loud. Yeah, 12 was kind of bad, 8 isn't too bad. Cosmic background radiation. Yeah, I lowered it from 12 to 8. I realized I was being kind of dumb with, I thought I needed to delay when I lower the durability from perfect to 1, but I could actually do it as early as I wanted. And then, thanks to that, I, could cut out several Zuggles. Yeah, it's actually more damage, I think, or like close to, seriously? Close to the same damage? Should be all the dupes I need. Oh yeah, I forgot to save a lot of time here from not having to cook. Yeah, MNF dwarf fight still saves a lot of time. You're one cycling dwarf in this run now. So we get a 30-second time save there. Or one cycling every phase.
Here I go! Let's go!
Silence disappearing. Yeah, Minoru just smacking Yunobo is great in that fight. It's like such a pathetic snack.
Yep.
Come on.
Hey!
No, I was talking about with throws. I was talking about how sometimes I try to throw something and it just doesn't come out. But we were talking about it, and people are saying it's probably doing it too early in the throw animation, which might just be it, trying to go too fast.
Oh boy, it's real big! Goro! Here I go! Let's move! Nice shot! I can...
Good fight.
Yeah!
Yeah, using a second wing there instead of having to wait for the first wing to fall is really nice. Yeah, there's actually some pretty cool Yunobo tech here in Fire Temple. So one of the main annoyances with all the dungeons in this game is having the partners get to you by the time you're at the switch. And Yunobo has a really cool thing where you can force him to spawn by being on a wing. And so we use some really cool wing strats in Fire Temple. Fire Temple is easily the best dungeon in the run in terms of cool strats.
Stay focused!
What? I thought it was in a cutscene. Hello? Isn't the cutscene here? It's up there. I was so confused. That looks so weird. There's a duping glitch, which I use for a lot of fairies, yes. Yeah, I guess I didn't stay focused.
Hey!
Oh, come on. I hate using the rocket on sloped ground because it's easy to not get the rocket boost yet. This is version 1.1.
Here I go! Hey!
Yeah, I just shortened it to say 1.1 because 1.1.2 is kind of irrelevant for speedrunning. So I just say 1.1.
Young little rock. The gate you must pass through is firmly locked with 5 padlocks. You have the power to unlock them all. Do so, then the gate should open.
I'm not sure what you mean by the new 1.2 glitch. If you mean the arrow flying thing, that is pretty good for speedruns. 1.2 does have some unique stuff to it. I'm gonna intentionally burn my rocket here. So it actually does have, it actually is kind of interesting and not just kind of lacking glitches. Although its biggest issue is not having a good method of travel.
That must be the.
Well, arrow flying is good for some travel. This is actually too early. Good enough.
Three to go. Here I go.
Legitimately, you can only downgrade to 1.0 by factory resetting your Switch and having a physical copy. If you have homebrew, you can easily just get any version.
I can do it. Just 2 left. Here I go. I can do it. Only one.
The lag here is so annoying. Unfortunately, we don't really have cutscene skips for cutscenes that can't normally be skipped. You know, but please. Except for, there's a few cutscenes that we can, like, walk around. Like, some of the stuff in Room of Awakening at the very beginning of the game, we can walk around them by using an alternate exit at the top of the room. The one that goes to the recall shrine. Oh nice, I got the Insta Unobo clip. Or not clip, but Unobo actually came out right away. Instead of being stupid. I guess that's a cutscene skip, yeah. So we have some minor cutscene skips, I guess. There's a theoretical significant cutscene skip for Lightning Temple, but it needs some way to manipulate Riju that we don't know of yet. Basically, we can activate the hive for Queen Gibdo before the cutscene where the ancestor tells you about the switches. So if we could somehow get Riju up there to activate the hive early, then we can skip like a 2-minute cutscene. But by that point, Riju's in NPC mode, and so you can't actually use her to break open the hive. But it's at least close to... It's at least in the realm of possibility. Ryu's a TikToker. Not that kind of NPC mode. I did not 100% the game, but I did many percent the game. I did play for like a solid 150 hours before I started speedrunning. And then I speedran for a little bit, and then I played another like 50 hours of casual. And now I'm at like 95%. But yeah, I did a lot. Yeah, if you exclude the Koroks, I only have like a small number of things left. I only have like a small number of Hinoxes and Taluses, like 1 well, I think, and 1 other side quest that's not wells, and like a few other small things, I think. Nope. I've been failing ABCS so much this run. Why am I so bad at it today? The scream always gets me. That Goron stream will never not be funny. I have 800, I have a little over 800 Koroks in my casual file, like 810 or something. Oh, speaking of Goron kids, do you guys remember when I was doing casual play and I was doing the side quest with one of the Goron kids, and the Goron kid would not spawn, and I was so confused, and then somehow he actually spawned after looking for him for a while, and I was mad and the game seemed really dumb. If you guys remember that stream, so apparently there was research done into that kid for Hundo. Turns out the kid has a 30-minute real-time timer between doing the first side quest and when he shows up for the second side quest. I think that's really stupid. Oh, I am too low. Okay, saved. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know. That is... I mean, I guess the idea is that you want the player to think that he's off doing his own little fun thing, and you're not supposed to bother him, and then eventually he'll come back. But, like, man, that is... If it was like... Maybe if he, like, said in a text box, I'm going to go play for a day or something, and then, like, one in-game day later... Like, it would make a lot of sense if it was just like an in-game day, not 30 minutes real time. Okay, so my auto build here might be kind of bad because I built it in a way that's a little bit lower angled than I want it to be, and I need pretty high angles here. Hopefully it's not too big of a deal, but this may end up being annoying.
Oh. 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 Ah.
Nice, duped 1 out of 3. I don't need the rocket. Come on. No. Oh no. Okay, a bit slow and sloppy.
Oh.
Dang, that was bad.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. Huh? Ah. 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 Oh. Oh.
Leave it to me.
I was actually too fast. I wanted to use Tulin's wind boost at the... Hello? Where... Hello? Why is the cutscene... Okay, there. I want to use Tulin's wind boost at the end, but it wasn't ready yet.
Oi.
No, Lightning Temple actually is not that annoying. We kind of eliminated most of the Reiji teleporting stuff. So Lightning is actually, if anything, the most simple now.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Yeah, this is not going as high as I want.
Keep fighting!
Oh god. Slow. Oh no. That's really bad. Oh god. This is awful. I'm gonna lose all my time here. Dumb. Yeah, I really cannot use a low-angled ABCS machine. Everything else it works for, but not this. That is way too low for this. Nose tip auto build. I mean, nose tip, I'd be worried about it. I'd be worried about it being easier to slip off with doing it on the tip of the nose. I mean, I definitely do need to mess with how I build it now, because I can't let this happen again. I think this game is better than Breath of the Wild, yes. No, it's not because I'm out of practice or hard. It's because when I made the auto build, thing, it was slightly off, and I decided to roll with it and see if it was good enough or not. And it was not. Or the other option is try to route in the fling, because the fling should be faster. It's just stupid. But maybe the fling should be worked on to be routed in.
There are still 5 locks.
The fling is a recall launch. If you do a really good recall launch, you can get from the last cutscene before I did that auto build cancel all the way to the top of the tornado in one recall launch.
Heed my words.
I think it saves like 30 seconds.
Give it to me!
No. Yeah, it's pretty horrible. Although, I don't know, maybe it can be optimized. Maybe strats can be found to make it more consistent. Interesting.
Three more to go!
Dude, that's terrible. Oh my god. Here, you know what? Regular old rocket. Where am I? Hey ATZ, thanks. Yeah, came in at the bad time. My run is falling apart. Hello? New route feels very good. I like it a lot. Being able to do stuff like Seize Construct super quickly, one cycling dwarf, faster Lionel, all feel really nice. Oh, I wanted to try something this run. I don't know how good an idea this is. I have a bit of time to kill there, because I need just a tiny bit of refresh time on Tulin.
That's it. We should
Oh, actually, speaking of recall launches, has there? I know most recall launches are done with spears. Has there been any research done into them with swords, like one-handed weapons? Because they spin. They do spin pretty quickly, also. I mean, I'm sure they don't spin as quickly as spears, but I wonder if those could be good too. But they also might throw it in a weird direction. I imagine direction is probably a lot harder to control with one-handed weapons if it even works the way you'd want it to. Perfect fight. I am sad. That was a really bad Rito section overall. So the Frost Jelly I want to use for Hyrule Castle Lizalfos room. Because the Lizalfos in there are really annoying. I want to see if hopefully the Chew Jelly AoE is large enough to get all three of them at once. I don't think it is, but I wanted to test it this run anyway. Not like this is a good run, so it's fine for testing.
Oh?
No, I have never been recognized in public. No, with this glitch active, he never puts away the swords. They are active literally until even in the end credits. Or in the cutscene before the credits. After you grab Zelda's hand. You grab Zelda's hand with the Master Sword in hand. Every time. Come on. I've been terrible at setting up ABCs today. I don't know what's going on. I don't know my ABCs anymore. If a DLC added a new dungeon, then categories on the leaderboard would be split between DLC and non-DLC. And all dungeons would not change, but all dungeons DLC would become a new category. Just like Breath of the Wild. That's what happened with Breath of the Wild. There's an all dungeons category and an all dungeons extended category, which includes the DLC dungeon. Oh, come on. Thanks, Arisa, Barzor. Yeah, whenever DLC comes out, if it does, yeah, it's gonna have no glitches. Or at least a lot of stuff is gonna be patched out. A website confirmed DLC was gonna happen. Without a good source, I wouldn't trust that. I mean, I don't think it's a bad bet to say that DLC is probably gonna happen, but I wouldn't trust some random source like that. Yeah, a website confirmed it is not much higher than dude trust me. Like an official website prior to release. I feel like that would be more well known if that was the case. If I can talk to Riju before that cutscene starts, I think it'd save a bit of time.
Come. Come. To where I am.
Well, I think DLC for this game, it does seem very likely, but I also don't think it's out of the realm of possibility that they just consider this a complete game, considering this was made based on ideas for Breath of the Wild DLC in the first place. So I could see them just saying, hey, we got everything we wanted to put in complete game, but at the same time, DLC would be neat. And I'm sure they could do something cool. Nah, 'cause money though. I know everyone likes to say no 'cause money, but there are definitely things Nintendo does that are not money based.
Monsters have appeared outside town. Shore up the defenses at the gate. Enemies have emerged from the hive at the east gate. Stop them. Yes! That hive is out of action. Enemies are pouring out of the hive near. Oh, right! Another hive down.
I think just burn the rocket here. Oops. Ideally, I don't use any items here.
Enemies from the hive near the west.
Is there no way to speed this up? Kind of. So there was one thing I was looking into that kind of may be a way to speed this up, but it'd be kind of awkward. So I found during practice that if you save right before the fight, I am stupid. I told myself I burned the rocket because I was gonna fuse a new rocket before the end of the fight, and then I just didn't do it while waiting. Okay, so I found if you save right before the fight and then load the fight, all of the hives start out purple, and so theoretically, what you could do is save and load right before starting the fight, and then all the hives start out purple, and then you could bomb arrow them right from the start, and then you just have to kill, and then from there the speed is based on how fast you can kill the Gibdos. The problem is it is very hard to snipe all three of the hives in time, and then it's hard doing that fast enough. And then also, you'd have to come up with a strat for killing the Gibdos quickly. And then also, this requires a save load, which, I mean, I don't know if a save load is going to be worth it. I don't know if it'd be fast enough. I do think I should go back and test this more. I should at least make maybe at least post something in Discord about it and see if people want to look into it. But, I'm not super confident in it, but it would be interesting if it worked. But yeah, other than that, if you can't actually start the fight with the hives being purple, then yeah, you can't really do anything to speed it up. Besides just avoid anything that pauses time, so like don't use items, don't use bullet time. Save load would not impact message not found, no. As long as you don't close the game. It stays through, or at least the Zuggles. So message not found saves through closing the game. The Zuggled items, those stay through saves, but they do not stay through closing the game. So as long as the game isn't closed, it'd be fine. But like I said, it only requires a save load, not closing the game. Thanks for resub, Saint Hook. Thanks for 50.
What? Does that mean it's like the other giftings?
How do I avoid Riju getting lost? Do you mean in the dungeon or just in that section? In that section, I could just teleport her just by looking at the ground. In the dungeon, I'm running out of bounds the whole time. I hate the circle there. We're running out of bounds the whole time, so she's always by my side. She'll never leave me. Well, I have to teleport her once when I'm in. Come on. Right. Please. Come on. Yes, there is a way to duplicate items. We do the sort dupe method in this run where it only works on older patches, but you sort and close the menu at the same time to dupe items. Oops. Yeah, there are many different dupe methods actually, even ones that still work in current patch, although the ones that work in current patch are a bit annoying to do. And the ones we use in this run are super easy and convenient. Yeah, the one done in this run is patched. But others exist.
Daughter of the Garuda. This
It's kind of hard to explain, but if you just search YouTube, like 1.2 Tears of the Kingdom duplication glitches, you can probably find videos on it. It's like you have to throw an item. You have to walk off a ledge while throwing an item and drop an item so that you have 0 of it and then throw it. So you have to be at 1 of that item to dupe it, which also limits how much you can dupe. So it's kind of annoying. Yeah, Lighting Temple in this dungeon's really cool. It's like a bit sad that we don't enter the dungeon at all. We don't really like do much inside the dungeon, but at the same time, doing the entire dungeon out of bounds is also really cool. Sacrifice one cool thing for a different cool thing, I guess.
Here we go. We've got it cornered.
Current version is 1.2, so if you're looking for current patch glitches, be searching for 1.2.
Summoning more gifters. Don't let them surround you. Round like that. Attack. Weaken it.
Ideally, I don't use a second ruby there, but he was too far away. Oh wait, I think I was supposed to do that on my claymore. It's not a big deal. Maybe I just skip slashing the Hinox. Oh, split. I split super late there. Whoops. I should probably skip the split for accuracy. I think I'm like a minute ahead. I might barely be able to get 50. No, I think it's on pace for low 53. Assuming the rest is good. Probably not a 52. Thanks a resub, Ice Pingu.
Oh.
So,
Hate the lag there.
yeah. Huh?
Uh-oh. Should be fine. Sketchy, but fine. Cool.
Link. Link. Come to me. I am waiting.
Yeah, thanks Toolin for ruining my
Waiting
rockets.
for
I
you.
hate that. When I first started running all dungeons, I tried to always I always tried to drop my paraglider first before doing jumps because of Toolin. And then I stopped doing that because it, you know, I don't have Toolin for most of the run, so I should just adjust when I do have Toolin. And then that just makes me mess it up again. Good save. Okay, my plan was supposed to be to slash the Hinox here, but I'm gonna go back to rubies for this because I messed up my strat. Is he dead? No. Okay. I was supposed to use Claymore there. We're supposed to fuse this rocket to a Claymore. But I messed up. Yeah, I remember the chew jelly. It should be the next room that I use it. Kinda messed that up. That is not nearly big enough. Okay. I really don't... No, I was gonna grab the arrows. No. I don't need the arrows. Or I'm pretty sure I don't need the arrows. Why am I not using speed food? Okay, this Hyrule Castle's bad. Yeah, Sapphire would do what I want, but
Waiting.
there is no Sapphire we come even close to in this run. I was just hoping a Chew Jelly would have a big enough AoE. I mean, I could dupe the Chew Jelly, but no, then it'd be the same as just using Ancient Blades. Somehow my fingers just missed the buttons. Very cool. I don't know what happened there. That was the sloppiest Hyrule Castle ever. Yeah, we skip all... Oh god, I am short on rubies, I think. We skip all selling in this run, so we're not gonna have any money for buying a Sapphire. And it would only save like a handful of seconds anyway, so we need it to be basically instant. Oh my god, I actually got it into. I never get those guys into. Huh, I thought I'd lose more time. Fairy check, 14, I'm good. No, I don't need to do an extra dupe. I have enough. I thought I was going to be low, but I should have just enough. One. Alright, so I should save a lot of time on Ganondorf here. Thanks to this one cycle. Probably not doing another run after this. So. Yeah, the sound is super satisfying. Yeah, so what's happening here is normally, so I have 8 swords zuggled. That means I have like 8 swords stacked on top of each other. On 1.0, those would do like the total 8 times damage on Ganondorf, but for some reason on 1.1 it doesn't quite work like that. But also for some reason, if you have 8 or more, like 7 or less zuggled would still only do 1 sword damage, like as if you only had 1. But for some reason, 8 or more gives you double hits, and so now I'm getting double hits from the zuggled Master Swords, which means each of the Master Swords have, hold on, let me explain after this. So each of the Master Swords have 30 base power. Because they're at 1 durability, they do double damage, and then also they all have the Lionel Horn fused to them, because fusing whatever your current weapon has fused to it will apply to all of your zuggled weapons. So all of them also have Lionel Horns to it, so it's 30 times 2, no, it's 30 plus 44 times 2 times 2 is the damage I'm doing to Ganondorf there. If you want to do the math on that, but that's how I do 1 cycles. Okay, so the Demon Dragon strat for this run is kind of hard. It's a brand new strat. It's very cool if I get it. But the hard part of this is that it needs very good rocket usage. I basically require like exactly the entire rocket fuse. So I can't really waste too much rocket fuse. But if it's good, it'll be very cool. Oh wow, this might actually be 252. I thought it wasn't going to be. Yeah, we need 1 more Master Sword. Yeah, message not found does not. The game does not count message not found as a true Master Sword. That was close. Also, if I get hit by one of those, it's basically over. Oh god, that's really bad. I might be able to save it. It's so over. It's super over. Okay, I might be able to do something super dumb to save it, but it's very likely over. Okay, it's super over. No, dude. I'm not even gonna bother trying. So what I would have done there, if I got it, is do one more rocket where I... not... Hello? I would do one more rocket and try to land on his head, like right as he's about to start moving again. Slow run, yeah. I'll still save time on my PB because my PB had a terrible Demon Dragon fight. Man, I can't get any of these hard Demon Dragon strats in a run. Oh wait, this is still 252. Huh? Okay, I guess all my splits are just really bad. I can't believe this run is 252. So much bad stuff happens. If you do nothing at this part, you just end up free falling, but not actually falling. Or like it looks like you're free falling, but you're at the same height until you grab Zelda. Alright, now we're gonna pass the Master Sword off to Zelda. Yeah, I'm not gonna skip the cutscene. The best part of the run is actually this part. Yeah, I still have the swords through this cutscene, which is great. This cutscene is very good. So the sword is cutting through Zelda's leg right now. Waving it right over Zelda's face to try to wake her up. Yeah, it's so bright.
Link, how are you?
One more sword.
We reached you, after all. He's gone. The Demon King. I'm not in a dream, right? You did it.
Which one is the sword that seals the darkness? All of them.
But how am I?
It looks like a looks like a sensor bar.
No, I understand. I had been sleeping all this time. But when I felt something, like a warm, loving embrace, I woke up. Thank you. Link, I met such wonderful people. I saw Hyrule as it was. I have so much to tell you. So much happened. Oh, Link, I'm home.
Yay. Clap, clap.